explanation to this was a running back who just trembled in place for 5 or 6 minutes and slowly turned and went on an unopposed glide towards the wrong end zone until knocked over a finger on the yard line by this distressed manager. Okay, until knocked over with a finger on the 2-yard line by his
Again,
what the
you finished this one occasionally.
Occasionally more bickering at this point. You switched off the power, rightened all the fallen men, and painstakingly repeated the setting up process.
Okay. Of course, he's describing the whole game as a suffering process or suffering thing to do. It's really, really difficult to play this game. Okay, you know this last part? This was running back.
Even chess is better. Even chess is better.
Chess, of course, yes, because you have full control of every piece, but here you cannot control anything.
It depends on the electricity and depends on the power.
No, maybe I have. You can also search the internet. You will see a lot of videos talking about this or showing this game. Okay, it's also maybe this one. You know, you can control it in the developed version. You can say yeah, we can control players more, but in this developed version. Okay, so what is he saying here? It takes you 5 or 6 minutes, then slowly turn it and went on an unopposed glide toward this wrong end zone. Always wrong. You cannot even control this when you move a player or something. So unopposed, again, here's the meaning. Not opposed or resisted by anyone, or let's say incompatible. No one can compete him. Okay. 2-yard line by his distressed. Again, I think we talked this word before, distressed. Experiencing extreme sorrow or grief.
Anxiety. Just say anxiety. It's easier.
Or anxiety, yeah. Manager, occasioning more bickering. And bickering, again, is engaging in petty and continuous argument, often over trivial matters. You have to, when you argue, let's say your friend or anyone, but especially in trivial matters that makes nonsense, and could keep arguing and so on. This is called bickering. Okay, bickering. At this point, you switched off the power, righted all the fallen men. What does that mean, please? Righted all the fallen men. That is.
I'm thinking.
You're fainting?
Think.
I don't think it's so hard, actually.
Yeah, I just got like I lost the question again. I just forgot about the question. Tell me the question. I forgot about it.
Paris, I always feel that you're doing something else away from this.
I forget things easily.
Okay, again, this part, you see, do you copy me, please?
Writing all the fallen men. Yeah. What's up with the sentence? Oh, you want to continue to read?
No, just wanted. What does he mean here?
I don't know.
What?
I'm trying, but I don't understand.
Again, so what are the fallen men? What are the fallen men?
The men who fell from the game.
Of course, the
Yeah.
game, right? You know, the plastic men, of course, the virtual plastic men. So write it all the following men when you put them in good posture. Okay?
All right, that means put them in the same spot. Put them
Yes,
where they belonged.
yeah. And of course he's continuing to say, and painstakingly here means with great care, very carefully, and very detailed. Okay? This is painstakingly. Repeated the
Why
setting
does it
up
have
of
the
the
word
process.
pain in it?
Sorry?
Why does it have the word pain in it?
I don't know the etymology to be honest, but anyway, it's a whole word. It's the whole word actually. It's not word by word, you know. It's a whole word. Of course, it has syllables, but it means very detailed. So he's trying to repeat the suffering, the whole suffering process again. So
Oof.
yeah, imagine that you have a game like that, and you have to get everything right. Every single man, of course, plastic man, in their position, and give every detail. You know, I will put this to defend, and I put this to attack, and so on. And
This
finally,
is
you have a
hell.
game like this.
This is hell. This is basically hell.
Yes. Okay. So the whole game was suffering. It's really something to suffer
Made
about.
for nothing and made for absolutely no reason.
Yeah, it was made for, you know, entertaining people or young people maybe, but
Entertaining.
eventually, yeah,
I don't see
that's
any
okay.
entertaining here.
You know, things went wrong with them, I think. Everything went wrong with them maybe. But back there, if you know someone lived in this time, 1950s, there was no way that you can entertain yourself except very few. You know, they were really few ways to entertain yourself.
Mm. But teacher, I have a question.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. After they made this game, what they got making it?
As
So
okay. What they got? What? Sorry.
it's so boring game. So what they got?
Okay. Give me a minute. Gi- Again, can you imagine life in 1950s? Can you imagine that? Do you have anyone
Yeah.
lived at this time? Of course, maybe our fathers or mothers and so on.
Mm,
Let's say, or maybe our grandfather or grandmother, right?
mm,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So we can even ask them. I myself, I always listen to them talking about this time. Of course, it was really dull. You know, electricity, even the electricity wasn't that uh, plentiful like nowadays. Okay, of course, they don't have a lot of means, just like we do. By the way, they
They
didn't
don't
have
know
that.
about anything about technology. They don't know anything about
Course,
technology.
of course, no computers, no televisions. Maybe the televisions were really existed, but
Three
in
channels
reality, they,
only.
yeah, just two or three channels max. You know, myself, myself when I was young, we had three channels on TV. What about our
Why,
grandfathers? We didn't even have that.
why only three channels? Why only three channels?
Sorry,
Why only three channels?
the technology was really dumb. It wasn't even, you know, the internet wasn't invented. Let's say the satellites weren't that developed, and you know, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay, but
Everything was really okay.